my.
Hey, everybody. Oh. So y'all will just have to like bear with me while I figure out PowerPoint and all this good stuff. We are so excited you are here. I can't see myself, but Carly says you can see me. So hi. We are so excited to kick off this month's Empower Rally. So me and Carly are going to be with you for the next hour or so. And I've had so many people ask me, yes, we are recording. So we'll share that because I know there's some people who couldn't join. So just sit back and relax, grab a notepad and paper. We know life is crazy and hectic. I wish so bad
Around the place. Glaring at anybody. I just can't fucking hear. He doesn't stop talking for 2 seconds.
Let me see if I can mute everybody. Make sure you keep yourself muted. There we go. All right.
Welcome, unique presenters, to our third Empower Rally. As you know, Empower Rallies are new to Unique this year, and so we are happy that you all have dived right in and had so much fun with them. The number of participants at each Empower Rally keeps growing with each event, so thank you for those that are hosting, thank you for those that are attending, and thank all of you for engaging with your teams in this way. The purpose of Empower Rallies is to motivate and inspire all presenters every quarter in between our other events and trainings that we hold. We want to empower all presenters to create new opportunities and trainings for your teams while also developing yourselves and strategizing about next steps for your businesses. You are the experts in your own businesses. That's why it's our job to give you tools and the information you need to rally together, of course, with your fellow presenters to plan out your quarterly strategies. We want you to have everything you need to focus on building your personal business strategies, inspiring your teams, and finding new customers and potential presenters for the upcoming 3 months. Next year, we plan to use Empower Rallies to make exciting company announcements. So you will make the announcements yourselves and be the source of your team finding out the new news. While we don't have any new products to announce during this Empower Rally, we do have an exciting recognition announcement. We will also be giving you strategies for the upcoming Black Friday, Cyber Monday promotions, which is, of course, as you know, one of the most exciting selling times of the year. We are so grateful that you have chosen to take the next step in your business by attending or hosting an Empower Rally. Here at Unique, we want you to become successful leaders. We encourage each of you to take time during these Empower Rallies to uplift, empower, and validate one another, which leads me to the importance of recognition. Recognition is one of the cornerstones of our mission and our business. When we rally all together, it creates an opportunity to recognize those on our teams who are working so hard and achieving greatness. Whether you're in person or participating in Empower Rally virtually today, please give a shout out to our brand new white status presenters. If you are here or at home as a white status presenter, it means you're serious about your business. Stand up and be applauded. Now, as a group, I want you to cheer for our yellow and pink status presenters. You have advanced and are moving forward in your business. Congratulations. Even if you're applauding at home, put your hands together for our blue status presenters. Doesn't it feel good to cheer for each other? Now it is time to celebrate our green and orange status presenters. These presenters are true leaders who are learning, growing, and helping to build other leaders' businesses. We love our green and orange status presenters. And now I want to hear you yelling for our purple status presenters. Exclusive purple status. Purple is royal and regal, and our purple status presenters certainly fill that role. They are working so hard and deserve a huge shout out. And last, but certainly not least, let's celebrate our Black Status Level 1 and Black Status Level 2 presenters. Our Black Status presenters are close to my heart as I've made friends with most or all of them over the years. We are so grateful for all that our Black Status presenters do to lead and build. We also want to take a moment to celebrate the Unique mission. The mission is one of the most important parts of our business, as it keeps us focused on what we're truly here to do. Empower Rally is a great time to center yourself and your team around our mission. We're so grateful for each of you. Thank you so much for being a part of Unique and for hosting or attending today's Empower Rally. Next, we'll hear from the Unique Foundation, the true reason why we are all here. The Unique Foundation has 3 brands, and today we're going to hear more about Finding Hope Support Groups, which is the brand that offers support to survivors in their local communities. Thank you for being here today. We love you. Have a fantastic day.
Hey, everyone. Can you see me?
Welcome, unique presenter.
Sorry, Carly.
It's okay.
This PowerPoint, like I thought I could just hit the next button, but it started it all over. But there, I think you're good now.
Okay. Can you see me, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I can't see myself, which is so weird, but I guess that's good. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Thanks for hopping on our virtual Empower Rally. Obviously, it's unfortunate that we can't be together, but so grateful for Zoom because we can actually be together, kind of. Anyway, so I just want to introduce myself a little bit, and Micah as well. So I'm a Black Status Level 2 presenter. Micah is a Black Status Level 1 presenter, and she is actually under me. We've pretty much worked together our whole unique lives. And we're very close. We're really, really good friends. So anyways, we're just excited that you're here. We obviously breathe, sleep, eat, all the things unique. We literally are, we're so committed to the company and to our mission and to helping as many people as possible, live their biggest lives and purpose. So anyways, just so you guys know, a couple of things. Our hashtag for this event is #EmpowerRally2020. So when you're posting, just make sure you're taking, screenshot of yourself, with the screen behind you and blast it on social media, but do not post any announcements or any like cool, fun things until tomorrow. Like that is so important. So please don't post just, those kind of things, like anything that is specific to Empower Rally. We don't want to spoil it for everybody else that's doing their events later on in the day, later on tonight. We have international teams that are doing their Empower Rallies. So anyways, so that's the rule. Post about all the things except for the exciting stuff that you learned. Okay. So anyways, all right, let's start with talking about the Unique Foundation. Okay. As you know, or most of you, I'm sure, know that the foundation is the purpose behind our company. To not only help women who have suffered from childhood sexual abuse, but also prevent it as well. Okay, and we have 3 brand icons, and I feel like a lot of people, this is kind of new to them, and they're on the screen right here. You'll see the Unique Foundation, Defend Innocence, and Finding Hope support groups. Finding Hope support groups is the newest, and so we're going to focus on that today to learn more about the resources that the Finding Hope support groups and how us as presenters can actually support that, support that cause. So what are Finding Hope support groups? They are peer-led groups by survivors for survivors that bring the emotional safety, community, and education offered at the Haven Retreat to groups of survivors all over the world. The Unique Foundation produces and publishes free materials for groups to download and use that are research-based and clinically informed. So, whether you go to the Unique Foundation retreat or not, oftentimes, that retreat is a 4-day, I think it's a 4-day retreat. And it's obviously, I've never been, but it's life-changing for those that go. But when they leave, the support can't just end there, and the Unique Foundation, save up to 80% on your prescriptions. Just make sure you guys are all muted. Double check on your phone and make sure you're muted if you can. Thank you. Anyways, when they leave the retreat, it's hard because then what, right? And so that's why these groups exist, because all participants are they're survivors of sexual abuse, child sexual abuse. Those who attend These support groups can talk openly and honestly about their feelings and experiences with others who understand. Each person can feel heard and validated and also learn ways of managing the effects of their trauma, which I imagine is pretty life-changing. I feel like support groups is definitely just irreplaceable, I guess, when I think about it, you know, like having a community of people that have gone through the same thing that you have, that understand, that you can actually talk to about. I don't know, is incredible to me. Obviously, these support groups are free. A lot of groups meet in person and online. You can find local groups by going to, if you guys want to write this, or it might be on the slide. If you want to find one of these groups, you go to findinghope.org and click on find a group. So findinghope.org. And at any time, you guys, like this information or whatever, just screenshot it. You know, if something is on the PowerPoint that you want to save, it's totally good to screenshot. So, and for those of you that may be extremely new to Unique, I do want to just say that if you don't know much about the foundation and if this is something that you want to look more into for yourself or for any, you know, loved ones or whatever, go to, you're going to have to correct me, Monica, if I'm wrong, but it's go to the Unique, I think it's the uniquefoundation.org. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
theuniquefoundation.org. And then you can read up on so much stuff. And that is actually where you can apply to go to the Haven Retreat. So anyways, let's watch a short video that showcases how Finding Hope support groups help survivors.
I don't think there's a video on here, Carly.
Really?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be.
Mm-mm.
It's right
No.
there.
What? Well, I don't have that on here, so we'll have to maybe get that later.
Okay. No, it's totally fine. It's not on the next slide.
That says please share this video. Yeah, see, the next one is that.
Okay.
But it didn't give us a video to put on here. It just says,
Okay.
please share today's video on your social media. Maybe I'm supposed to pull up YouTube.
I don't know. Can you? Is that hard?
Maybe I can do it while Rachel's speaking,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Okay. So how to attend a Finding Hope support group. Here are a few key takeaways that I want to call out. These groups, again, are in person. Please follow your local health and safety guidelines, obviously, and online. Information about groups that are currently meeting can be found at findinghope.org. Also, something that's really cool is Finding Hope support group materials are available in English, French, German, and Spanish. You do not have to have attended the Haven Retreat to start or attend a Finding Hope support group. And then there's a quote that says, you get to thinking that you're the only one that has this problem, and then you get to a support group and you find out that you're not alone. So share today's video, and one of us will try to get that link and we'll put it in the chat or something. So anyways, share today's video for the friends in your life who are feeling alone and need to know that there is a support group out there for them. There are so many ways to support the work that the Unique Foundation is doing through Finding Hope support groups, starting with sharing what you have learned today on your social media pages. So I just want to end by saying that we are all here, obviously, for different reasons, to build a business, to, gain confidence, to learn how to do makeup, all these different reasons. But we also, by joining Unique, we literally join a cause that is just, that will change so many lives. And we have the opportunity to share this information. So always just know that being a part of Unique, you have this, you have this platform that reaches so many people because of social media. So whether you've suffered or know someone that has suffered from childhood sexual abuse, just you talking about the foundation, the support groups, Defend Innocence, literally changes lives. So just always remember that. Okay, so Micah, do you want to introduce our...
I did get the video if you want me to go ahead and play it real quick.
Yes, that would be great.
Okay, 1 second.
The first time that I went to Finding Hope group, it was scary, but it went really well because there's a script. And in following the script, I felt safe like right away because it wasn't diving deep into my trauma.
When I first went to support group, I was just a little scared because I'm not a real people person generally. I'm learning to be now, but when I first went there, I didn't know who would be there or if I would be included or supported or have someone that would sit next to me. But I decided it was important enough to give it a try. And I gave it a try that first time and realized that I think this will work for me.
As a survivor, we live in the past, and to be able to go to group and use these strategies, it just helps you to bring it together and be present.
I mean, people in your life, they get tired of hearing words like trigger and, you're having a hard time. People in group understand, and they understand it doesn't go away. You can't just talk about it once or twice and have it go away. It's about love and understanding, and I just feel more whole when I'm with them. And it's like an onion being peeled that, the first time you go, it's a little bit good. And the second time, it's a little bit better. And each time, it just gets better and better.
And going to the retreat was phenomenal, but really the missing link was group.
It's helped me apply all of the strategies into my life, and the strategies help you fix about any problem you can face. And with all the triggers and stuff, I think the groups pretty much saved my life. And after going to retreat and support and working on healing, I have joy. I have a smile on my face, but it's real. But I'm doing what I want to do and having joy in it.
Amazing. Thank you, Micah.
Not destroy the landscapes. Let us tackle the climate change. This year's theme is shaping.
This is difficult, huh?
Sorry.
Hard.
I gotta press stop on it, stop share, but goodness, sorry y'all, we are amateurs here.
No, I'm so glad I'm not in charge of the PowerPoint. I'm so glad it's you. Okay, do you want to announce our next guest, or do you want me to?
Either way.
Okay, well, y'all, we have a special guest for you. So excited. So we are so happy and grateful to have her join our rally. So help me welcome our USA Market Rep, Rachel Indermule.
Hello, everyone. Actually, I'm the lucky one and the honored one to be invited to this call. I just want, actually, everybody on behalf of corporate, we want to send you lots of love today and thank you for your hard work and dedication on this Saturday. And, I have a few things that I just want to go over. I just want to come in and just say thank you for this. And Carly and Micah, I think you're doing a great job. I mean, there's always glitches and you're just going with the flow and it's perfect. It doesn't have to be a cookie cutter. So you're doing a great job and just have fun with it, because that's the most important thing. And listening to, the unique foundation and why we're here today. And Carly said this, we all have a voice. And what we choose to do with that is entirely up to us, right? Our entire mission is to uplift, empower, and validate women across the world. And that's what each of us get to do every single day. And sometimes we need to constantly, feed our own cups and fuel them. But at the same time, we can. I've been doing this like acts of service. I make sure every day I try, whether it's holding a door for somebody or telling somebody that they look good or whatever, just making somebody feel good about themselves. We're in control of that. And at the end of the day, it makes me feel better. So I'm always trying to strive to do different things to help other people. And we have a big voice. So a A couple things that I wanted to talk about is first, this Empower Rally. This is new this year. As Derek mentioned, we're doing this every quarter and we're going to continue doing it. And this is the perfect time right before November, which is our craziest month. Okay. And I don't know the entire agenda here, but I know what you put in this is what you're going to get out of it. So, and you need to take action on something, on one thing you learned today, whether it's from me, Carly, Micah, any of your guest speakers. If you do something within 24 hours, you will see a difference. And that's going to be my call to action for you, is to make sure that whatever it is, whatever it speaks to you, if it's the Unique Foundation, if it's when we're talking about Black Friday, if it is any of those type things, just take action on one thing, because you will see a difference. And also just give gratitude to people around you and make people feel better, because it's paying it forward. One thing I wanted to give you a quick update on is, as Carly mentioned, I'm the market rep for the US and the regional vice president of the United States, which is the largest chunk of the business. You know, we're over 60% of the business. We're in 17 countries and the US is 60% of that. So this past 2 years, I've spent a lot of time talking with presenters at all statuses, going to presenter events, whether they're virtual or in person, really looking at what do the masses, what of our presenter base, what do the masses need, okay? And not everyone has access to a Carly or a Micah. And if you do, you are extremely fortunate and lucky, first of all, because we have learned from them. A lot of the things that we create on behalf of corporate is what our leaders have done. We gather information from all of our leaders, and then we put it into a simplistic, platform that can hit, be very broad. One thing that has already been announced is we hired Leanne Ruff, new vice president of global training, and she's awesome, extremely awesome, and she helped us implement the 521 system. So you're going to see different tools and things like that. So you don't have to work as hard. Use corporate resources. You get a new presenter, you put them on the new presenter success call every Tuesday. What do they need to do next? Get them on the new presenter success call. And then that way they're starting duplication. That way, when they sponsor somebody, they're getting them on the new presenter success call, right? We're really trying to create duplicatable things. So that's one thing, the new presenter success call, whether you've attended it or you haven't, join it, see what it's about. It's a quick 15-minute call, and put any new presenter there. Second is, now through, I think it's the next 4 weeks, in the US page, we have Deb Erickson in there. Deb has some awesome tools. It's up to you if you choose to use them or not. She's already spoke twice. Go back, listen to it. She's given us some tools, some templates. We were going to provide it just to the leaders of this organization, but we know you're all future leaders. And why not start now? Why not take some of these tools and get them going before our busiest time of the year? So those are just a few updates I wanted to provide. And last not least, not everyone might know this gentleman, but some of you might. Mr. Jack Dalton, he has been a premier agent or a field development agent for over 4 years. And I snagged him and I brought him on my team. And he is in training right now. And we are going to have him working with our blue status presenters, helping get to green. So one of our strategies in the US, and I have a couple of other open headcounts coming, that we are going to work with presenters individually and in groups to really help get to the leadership level. So I'm excited to announce that. And I have an awesome team with Marissa, Sierra, and Jack, and hopefully some other amazing people are coming on board with industry experience. So that's what I have for you. Thank you. Have a great Saturday. And I'll read through some comments here. Mwah. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. So happy to have you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
and
you.
That's amazing.
I don't even know if I told you guys that I got Jack, but like, he's going to do big things.
For sure. And I just want to give Rachel a shout out, you guys. She works so hard. I've had the pleasure, and Carly too, of kind of getting to know her in person on some of these trips we have. And let me tell you, this woman works hard. I have never met someone who just loves our company so much and wants to help us and represent us, because that really kind of is her role, or one of her many roles, I should say, is to represent us here in the USA. And she does a phenomenal job. And if you're not in the group she was talking about and plugging your people into the new presenter call, I cannot encourage you enough to do that. But we really appreciate you, Rachel, and thanks so much for hopping on. Okay, I'm not sure if our next speaker is on here yet. We're actually running a little bit early. So I'm going to go ahead and Nikki, if you're on, just unmute yourself. I don't see her. If not, she can go after this next bit, which is totally fine. Okay. I don't think she's on. I know she had a lot going on today, but she was going to squeeze in. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen again. Y'all bear with me. So we are definitely newbies when it comes to like all the screen sharing and all that good stuff. Okay, just give me 1 second. Share screen. And then like, let me tell you guys, keeping people muted is a full-time job. It really is. Okay, I think we're good here. All right, so I'm really excited to talk about the Flourish program. It is something new that Unique has come out with, and it is a new recognition system. And you're going to hear more and more and more about it. And you may have heard on Monday, Melanie speak. And so this is just kind of an overview of what she went over. So I'm going to go through it pretty quick because like I said, she's already announced it, but maybe you didn't see the live on Monday or you didn't get up close pictures of the new items. So I want to show them to you. So just so you know, this new Flourish program launches on November 1st, okay? And that means all presenters who promote pink to purple status, we have new recognition gifts. It's so fun to get gifts in the mail. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. And when they come from Unique, it's even better. So I'm just going to go through these really quickly. You can capture a screenshot. If you do a vision board, this would be a great picture to grab, put it on the background of your phone, print it out for your vision board, put it somewhere where you can constantly be reminded of what is that next step in your business? What are you pushing for? Okay, let's go through them really quickly. So pink status, we have a new charm box, and I have to tell you, I'm really excited about this because this charm box is something we've done in the past, but this one got an upgrade. It's bigger. The one we had, that was my only complaint was, hey, I filled up my charm box. I need another one. So I'm so excited that they made these bigger for you guys. So you can fill them up with all your charms that you get rewarded with along your Unique journey. So if you are a yellow or white status presenter and pink is your next step on the journey, go ahead and snap a screenshot of that and use that as you know, like I said, just on your vision board, use it as some motivation. Blue status, we are using the selfie trunk. You guys, I love the makeup trunk. Like you cannot have enough of them. I would literally take 100 just to be a hoarder and be crazy. That's how much I love the selfie trunk. It holds all your makeup. It's so nice. And it's way bigger than like what you imagine. I remember when I first got this in the mail, I was like, whoa. So anyways, for blue status presenters, you are going to be rewarded with a makeup trunk. And green status presenters are going to get this beautiful necklace. So anybody who makes a promotion to green status starting November 1st, so this goes into play immediately. So if you promote to any of these color statuses November 1st or later, you're going to get the rewards. Once again, snap a screenshot of that if green status is the next step on your journey. All right, and orange status, we have this awesome wallet. It is so cute. I actually have a wallet in this style. It's not Unique though, so I kind of feel like I'm missing out here. But this super cute wallet, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but it has like a magnet in the middle and it opens up on both sides and there's pockets and there's zippers and it like literally holds so much stuff. And then purple status is this super cute fossil watch. Once again, totally jealous because it is so cute. So that is our Flourish program. Once again, this launches November 1st. These are for new promotions. So if you promote for the first time, pink through purple status, these are the new rewards that are seriously so amazing. Okay. I think Nikki is with us now. I text her and she said she was hopping on. I am so excited for you guys to hear from Nikki. She is going to share some of her story with you. Nikki is an amazing leader on Team Mafia. That's my team. And I just remember when I first heard, I don't want to give away any of her story, but when I first heard she had never been to Target, I was like, what? And then I heard her story and it really touched me. Nikki is someone I talk to almost every single day. She's such a hard worker. And like I said, her story is so inspiring. So Nikki, just go ahead and unmute yourself and I'll give you the mic.
Hi.
Hi.
Did I keep you waiting?
It's okay. It worked out perfect.
Okay. I was like, oh crap. I don't even have pants on, guys. I get hot easily. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put pants on because I'm nervous. And this is something that is kind of hard for me to talk about, but I also feel like it's important because I just feel like the more I share, the more people can relate. So thank you, Micah, for asking me to talk. I feel like if you hear my story and you can relate, you can reach out to me, we can talk, it's fine. But okay, so I'm married now, happily married. I have a 4-year-old daughter, but back when I was 21 years old, I married a very mean man and he was abusive, very abusive. I don't want to get into all that, but we were only married for 15 months and I was broken. And I self-medicated with alcohol for a long time. I met my husband in college. Somehow he fell in love with me and when I was a big drunk, but that's besides the point. But once I quit drinking, like I started surfacing anxiety disorder really bad. Like I couldn't drive a car. I had agoraphobia, which means I would hold myself up in my house. I wouldn't even go outside to get my mail. Like it was that bad. Now my anxiety is a little better now. Well, a lot better now, actually. But I just lost a lot of friends in this process with my anxiety. People couldn't understand. Well, she used to be so fun. She would go to the bar with us all the time. Like, why doesn't she want to do anything? And they didn't understand that, like, literally going into Walmart would give me a panic attack. Like, it was a huge trigger. And I think it's funny that Micah brought up Target. See, our closest Target is in, like, our city. And I don't drive to the city. And I still, like, rarely drive to the city now. But I just never been to Target. I have since. So I'm not, like, that crazy. But it's only been twice ever in my life. And it was just like a daily struggle. So I'm like getting a little better and better. I got pregnant with our daughter, which helped a lot. And then I like had no friends. Like it's hard being a mom and not having like a support group and people that know what you're going through. Like my husband's amazing, but he can't relate to being a mom. He didn't do any of that, like being pregnant and what happens after you have the baby to your body and all the hormones and stuff. So my cousin who was pregnant with me at the same time linked me up with some girls in a mom group. One of the ladies sold Unique, and I actually went to beauty school and I knew all about that. So like that was my jam. Makeup's always been my love. And I just wanted to try the products, right? So she was telling me about like when you get the presenter kit, you can get like all these cool things for only $99 and you don't have to sell. And I'm like, cool, because I would never put my picture. Like I'd never taken a selfie before a company. Like I'm not lying. And I'm like, oh, cool, because I just want this stuff, you know? And so I went out and I got the kit. And then I was just watching her and I looked at my husband and I said, I think I can do this. Like, I really think I can. And my husband, if you ever meet him, like everybody that meets him loves him. He's the most supportive, amazing man in the whole world. And he's like I'm gonna cry because I just love him so much. He's like, you know what? I think you can too. Do it. What do you got to lose? And so I did it. And like I just took off running. Like I met all these amazing friends through Unique. a huge support system. Sorry, like losing track of my thoughts. I just took off running because it was something that I found that I was good at. And my anxiety at this point wasn't that, like, I wasn't in a really great spot. Like, I was still anxious. I was still a new mom. But I had these women that, like, when I would talk about I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Like, I'm anxiety. Like, they were just so supportive, never pushy to me. Just like, we don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but I think you can do it. So then I go live and took off running. I hit pink my first month, and then I just never looked back. And I always talk about like how amazing our company is and how, like, to people, and how it's changed my life. But what people really don't understand is it changed my life. Like, yes, it gave me money financially to do different things and stuff, but it changed my life. Like, I drive a car. I bought a car a couple months after I joined Unique and started actually selling. I drive a car now. I had crooked teeth that I was always self-conscious of, that my parents couldn't afford braces for when I was little. It afforded me to pay for my braces, and not only pay for my braces, but give me the confidence to go to the best orthodontist within 150 miles and go into our big city, like, every time I have an appointment. See, and now I have straight teeth and braces. My braces come off in 5 weeks. But that's huge for me, like, that I can drive into the big city. No, I don't freaking stop at Target because I'm so anxious driving into the city every time. And Target is on my way. I'm serious. But I go to the city now. Like, some days I just, lately, because of the pandemic, I feel my anxiety regressing. But the thing is that I still show up every day because I know how this changed my life. Like, I've gone to every convention since San Antonio. These are things I never would have done in my life. I stayed in a room with 4 other girls that I had never met before. I would have never done that. I would have never roomed with people I didn't know. One of them is now my very best friend to this day. And I love her dearly. I flew on a plane by myself. Like, this is someone that has serious fear of flying. Well, not anymore, thanks to Unique. I fly all over the world now because of Unique. Like, been to the Bahamas, I've been to Cancun, I've been to San Antonio, I've been to Orlando. Like, I just do all this stuff by myself, and it's crazy, the independence that I have. And I'm always gonna have anxiety disorder, but what makes it easier to cope with, and even right now with the pandemic, like I told Micah the other day, I'm like, I don't know if I should talk about this because I kind of feel like a fraud, because, like, I've just been regressing with my anxiety, like not wanting to leave the house a lot and do stuff. But you know what? I'm not a fraud because things happen. And I think everybody is going through some mental issues right now, and it's not easy with our pandemic going on. And I'm not a fraud because I show up every day for my team. I show up every day for my business. Maybe I'm not driving around town as much as I used to, and whatnot, but I'm here, and it's because of the support. And the other day, we're all going through this. I'm a little bored with just talking about foundation and mascara all the time. I'm like ready for those new products. I know y'all are. And so I feel like I'm in, like, I need something new. But instead of old me with anxiety, like, old me would have been like, you know what? I'm just quit. Like, that's how the old me would be, is because I would just give up on things. But this me from that happened, like, because of Unique, reached out to my Y sisters, my running partners. And if you don't have a running partner, I totally suggest finding one. I reached out to my running partners, and I'm like, I'm stuck. I'm in a rut. My anxiety's through the roof. I'm kind of bored. Like so many things are out of stock. I feel guilty using products that are out of stock that people can't buy. And you know what? They're like, who cares? It's still unique. Use it. If you got to use something that we don't even have that you got to pick up, use it. Like that's more real than just only using our products. Like the reassurance that I get from these ladies. Sometimes I feel like I can't do enough to thank them for being my friends. And like seeing me for me and not being like, oh, well, we don't want to like make any plans with her. Like not 2 weeks ago, we drove to Louisville to see one of my other most best friends, Kaya, and Crystal, my other bestie. We all made a trip to Louisville and drove down and met and stayed at Kaya's house. And we didn't really talk about business at all. We just hung out. We brought our kids. And like, these are the things that I needed so bad in my life, and things that I didn't know I needed until I joined the company. Before all this like bad stuff happened to me, I was very ambitious. I've always paid for everything myself. Ever since I was in high school, I got a job. I've always been ambitious. I went to college for business, the University of Toledo. And then I went to beauty school after that. I was a mortgage processor at a bank. I was very successful at a salon that I worked at. Like I was so ambitious. So for me to be just like crushed down by this anxiety to the point where I couldn't work a real job because I needed an out. Does that make sense? Like I couldn't be stuck in a building and then risk having a panic attack and not be able to run out of the room. And this is where Unique came in and was like, I have an out. Like if I have a panic attack, I can put my phone down and walk away. If I don't feel like posting that day, I don't have to. It was just so enlightening. And then like, honestly, when you start seeing them paychecks, it's like, it's real, you know, like the whole time I'm like, is this for real? Like, I don't have to commit like any day of the week. Like on Sundays, Sunday is my day. Like that's my day with my family. Sundays is my day with my family, and I don't really post on Sundays. I will post a couple things, but I mean, if you're not religious, that's fine. We don't go to church, but we do like our own kind of church at home, and that's like the Lord's Day, and I put my phone away and we do devotionals together and all that. And I just kind of check in with my team when I can, but Sunday is like my day. Like I call it my day off because like I'm the kind of person that will run myself ragged if I don't put boundaries. Like I'll get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and not stop working till I fall asleep with the phone in my hand if I don't put boundaries for myself. And I do feel like if you're a person like me, you really need to set boundaries, but that's not what this is about. But if you are like me, make boundaries, because then you're going to have anxiety a lot. But I keep seeing all of your comments. I love you all. Thank you so much for the love. But yeah, that is kind of in a nutshell. And I just wanted you guys to know that if you think you can't do it, I know you can. And just know that you work it at your pace. I tend to attract the anxious people because people that find out I have it. And I have so many amazing ladies that have found success just like I have on my team. And I like it because we have our own little anxiety support group. But like I said, like it's no joke, but it's giving me my life back. It's giving me friends. It's giving me the confidence to do things. Like I drive a car, I fly on a plane. I've been to Target twice. I know, right? I drive to my orthodontist, which is like in the big city. That's scary for me, which is funny because 15 years ago, I worked in that big city and I was there every single day. But things change and it just is what it is. And I have friends now, and that's like the most important thing, because as much as I love my husband, how amazing he is, I couldn't have went through the rest of my life with him being my only friend. Like, I need women. I love, like, you know how our mission is uplift, empower, and validate. My thing is I always am second guessing myself. So the validation is like the big thing for me. So like when I'm like, I'm in a rut, help me. And then like the validation that comes is what I need more than anything. So yes, Rebecca, I just saw yours pop up. Women do need other women. And I've never been a catty girl. I've always just liked people, but people in high school were mean because I was a cheerleader and I was pretty, and they would like just assume things about me. And I didn't have a lot of close friendships, and I just would rather watch sports. I'm a sporty girl. I love my sports teams and whatever, but I just never knew I could find a group of women that are so supportive of each other. Because everywhere I've been that's been women, like working in a bank, it's mostly women. Working in a hair salon, it's pretty much all women. And there's always some kind of drama. And I'm a person that does not like conflict, like at all. Like I walk away from it. I don't want to deal with it. And working with Unique, there's like no drama. And if there is a little drama, it's like nipped in the bud immediately. And that's what I love about this company, is like everybody is like-minded. We're focused. We're here to help each other. We're here to support each other. We're here to lift each other up. And I honestly think without this company, I would probably be hospitalized for the third time in my life, because I've been hospitalized twice because of my anxiety has been so bad. I honestly think if I didn't have this support system and didn't have Unique in my life, I would probably be in the hospital during this pandemic, but I'm not, because I have support. I have friends, and it goes way more above selling makeup and
I agree.
building a team. Like it's, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. I am 100% agree. I'm so thankful you're here, and thank you for sharing your story. Seriously, so many people in the comments relate and understand, and they're so thankful that you've shared. And, you know, anytime I get kind of nervous about sharing the opportunity or sharing the Unique Foundation, I just think, number one, what this company has done for me. And then I think of stories like yours, and I think of stories like Carly's where she couldn't pay her rent. And I think I'm not going to get in my way, because there's women out here who need us and need this company. And wow, so thank you so much.
Yes, the purpose is so much bigger than makeup and money.
That's right. All right.
Okay, love you guys. Sorry, I have to go dress up like a unicorn and surprise my cousin for his birthday. I love you guys.
All right, Carly, I'm going to hand it back over to you.
Thank you, Nikki. You're amazing. So inspirational. Okay, you guys. New products are coming. Woohoo!
I was just talk about this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You want to just hit it real quick? Or I can. I mean, it's just a reminder about the bonuses.
So yeah, you guys can take a screenshot of this too, but it's just a reminder that all of these bonuses go through the end of this year. So you can still earn them in October, November, and December. And there's a lot of stuff, always a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. So it's hard to forget all the amazing things and bonuses and rewards that we have. So like just really quickly, like if you advance to pink through December, you know, like any new pink statuses, they get an extra $200. And if they do it within their first 90 days, they get another $200 on top of that. Blue, if you advance to blue through the end of this year, $300 bonus. And then green, if you maintain green or orange, you get $150 and $200. Sorry, just for maintaining your status. So all of these things, what is this from November 1? Oh yeah. All those on the bottom is what Micah announced, all of our new gifts for status promotion. So anyways, all right, new products are coming. So We have a new skincare product, 3 new cosmetics products, and 1 new tool will launch during the promotion, which is Black Friday, and will soon become core products. Like always, we'll also feature products you can only purchase for a limited time during this promotion. So basically what that means is we're gonna have a new skincare product, 3 new cosmetic products, and 1 new tool that you're gonna see in Black Friday that are gonna be core. So they're not limited edition, but they're also saying that, well, they'll also have products that you can only purchase for a limited time also during Black Friday. So that's super exciting. Okay, let's talk more about Black Friday. This year's holiday promotion is going to be the best one ever. We've listened to your feedback and changed the way we're doing the promotion, and we're opening the door for new opportunities. This year features 7 weeks of savings. I'm so excited. Launching November 1st. 7 weeks, you guys. Oh my gosh, can't even handle it. And it's ending in December. So it's going to go through December. What is that, like almost to mid-December, right? 7 weeks, or even, I don't even know. I'm good at math, but is that right? Like 7 weeks. That's like almost to Christmas, right?
Yes.
So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. New bundles will be released. So here's the, well, you can see on the thing. New bundles will be released every Monday and stay on sale for 1 week while supplies last, and with a few extras sprinkled in there. Most bundles will be announced on Fridays, so you can prepare your sales strategy before they launch on Mondays. There are a few exceptions to this rule though. So just so you know, don't be like, oh, they're supposed to tell us on Friday and they didn't, because corporate said there are a few exceptions, but most will be announced on Friday. The 10 bundles will showcase phenomenal savings on quality products, including 5 new products. Prices range from $42 US to $69 US. That price point is amazing, right, Micah?
Yes,
Like,
I agree so much.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
obsessed.
Yeah, yeah, when I saw that price point, I was like, oh, heck yes. Okay, so stay tuned for more information and surprises coming soon. All right, let's see this year's gift with purchase. Sorry, so excited.
When I saw that, I like literally screamed because I've wanted one.
It's amazing. So if you've never been here for our Black Friday, we always have a gift with purchase. If you purchase a certain amount of bundles, or our Black Friday bundle, then you get this gift, customers and presenters. So here's anyone who buys 9 out of the 10 bundles will receive a free facial cleansing tool, both presenters and customers. So I love it. Again, do not share this. I know you want to share this everywhere. Do not share any of this information until tomorrow, you guys. There are so many rallies that are happening today. Please.
Even in your chats. I know you want to screenshot and send in your chat, but there's people in those chats who maybe have plans to go somewhere. And if they hear it all in the chat, then they don't get to go have their fun. Yes, so just keep it in. Don't ruin somebody's surprise.
Yeah, exactly. So please just, be respectful and let them be, have the experience. So, all right. So moving on, let's talk about Black Friday a little bit. Okay. So does everybody have a piece of paper handy or your phone? Because I need you to write something down for me. I'm going to try not to look at the chat. Okay. Everybody get a pen and paper down. Okay. I want you guys to take 1 minute. I'm going to give you a minute. And I want you to write down a number. Okay. What amount of money would completely pay for the holiday for you and your family, like for your Christmas? Whether that means gifts for your immediate family, extended family, or the amount that would allow you to buy gifts for other families in need. I want you to just write a number down, estimate how much Christmas is going to cost for you. Like say like literally to pay for Christmas without having to dip into, you know, your family's money or, you know, anything else. Just how much would it cost if someone were to be like, here you go, here's a check, Christmas is paid for. So write that down, actually think about it for a second. I'm gonna just give you a sec and let y'all think for a minute while I have a drink of my Spark. Hush, Micah. Okay, I can't see the chat, but has everybody written that down? Micah, can you change it to where I can see the chat?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you. And even better, you guys share it in the chat if you want. Seriously. And
So
don't
I'm
judge
judging
people's
you for your
numbers.
Spark.
What?
Said I'm judging you.
Why? Oh, about Spark, I know. So write down the number. Don't judge people for having a huge number. They might have lots of people to buy for, okay? Or they might have expensive taste. That is not anyone's business but theirs, okay? So anyways, oh, I love it. Okay, I'm seeing numbers now, sorry. Okay, all right, so thank you for writing that down. Woo, I'm excited. All right, so now.
Enjoy your weekend, Carly.
Oh, thanks, Alexa. What the heck? I said, like, I'm so excited. And she's like, enjoy your weekend, Carly. Okay, that's creepy. All right, let's talk Black Friday. Okay, as most of you know, November is usually our biggest month of the year. I wrote notes, so sorry, I'm like reading it, but I didn't want to miss anything. So November usually is our biggest month of the year. If you've been here and been around, you already know this, but it's, I mean, it's the case for most retail. You know, November is shopping season. It's when people start buying stuff. So trust me when I say the money is there to make, y'all. The money is there to make. Okay. But that all depends on the work you do before and during. Okay. So it doesn't come on its own. So let's talk about a few simple things that you can do to make the most of next month and Black Friday. Okay. All right, number one, strengthen your customer base, okay? How do you strengthen your customer base? Here are a few ways to do that. You guys, this is not just like, oh, let's just write a few things down and, you know, let's just have something to talk about on our rally. No, this is like, I actually thought about this. This will literally make the biggest difference for you. I mean, this is stuff that you should always be doing. Working a social media business that thrives off networking, you know? So anyway, so strengthen your customer base. How? Okay. First, do your affiliates, no matter what. Every week, this is the number one way to get new customers and build your network. The number one way to get new customers and build your network. Trust me when I say that. Affiliates, they weren't called that back then, but that is why I have the business that I do now, because I did them and I did them always. I never didn't do them. I didn't care what result I got when I did them. I just knew that I had to do them because that is how I gained new friends on Facebook, and not just new friends on Facebook, but quality friends, people that almost had already trusted me because I was friends of one of their friends. You know, it's just, oh my gosh, I could talk about it forever. You guys know how passionate I am about it. Okay, so that's the first thing. Next thing, add more people to your friends list, whether that be going through your mom, your grandmother, your sister, your cousins, oh my gosh, your brother, anybody that you know, like family members, whether that's going through their Facebook friends list and just friending women. That's a good thing to kind of start with almost. I know it sounds weird. It's like, why would I go friend people that I don't know? But if you go to like your close relatives, and friend their friends, they're usually open to being your friend because you know, you're a family member of one of their friends. Does that make sense? So it's just a really good way to expand your friends list. So whether it be doing that or building relationships inside your Facebook interest groups you're in, if you guys don't know what that is or much about that, if you go and type in anything in the world that you can think of on Facebook, you will see multiple groups that people have formed regarding that topic. So if you're a dog lover, if you're a twin, or if you're obsessed with Harry Potter, if you love Pyrex, if you have psoriasis like me, I'm in a lot of psoriasis groups. If you love CrossFit like Micah, billions of CrossFit groups, workout groups, you know, women who lift weight groups, I'm in a lot of those. My personal sponsor, Angie Elkins, she's my cousin. She, so funny, her husband is a welder. And she is in a lot of welders' wives groups. They have group for everything. It's the craziest. So she's been in like for years, you know, since we started, she's in all these welders' wives groups. And it's so funny because so many of the people that she has sponsored are welders' wives, you know, because she's friends with them on Facebook. Like, it's just such an amazing way to build relationships and meet new people. And even if you're like, I mean, because I struggle with finding like, you know, interests like that, because I don't know, I'm kind of boyish. I love music and like, you know, like obscure and indie rock bands. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm super passionate about. And I'll like search for groups and I'll get in them and it's all boys, you know, it's like, this is not helping my business whatsoever. But like, literally anything, you guys, literally like, there's a billion mom groups. I'm a twin group, or I have twins, boy mom group, grandmothers. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. People are on social media to make friends. Like, and anyways, I could go on forever about that. So if you're not in any of those, that's also something that you should start doing. And just to let you know, like when you're in these groups, you don't talk about Unique. You do not promote your business. You do not talk about your business. You just make friends there, you know, like give in these groups, like go in there every day and comment on things. Actually, you know, like show up and be like, oh my gosh, like your dog is so cute. What's his name? Like, be genuine in these groups, because the whole point of them is to build relationships. And then once you've built a relationship, you become friends on Facebook. And then in turn, they start seeing you, they start seeing the products, they start seeing the opportunity, and then it goes from there. So anyways, so add more people to your friends list. Okay, that's another one. The more friends you have, the more products you will sling. That's math, baby. Total math right there. That's a fact. Just kidding. Okay, next, be active on social media. So get your algorithms up. Now is not the time to just not post or to say, oh, I don't even know what to post today. Like I've been posting on my social media for 17 years. If you feel like you don't have anything to post, you go find something to post. So get your algorithms up. Post on your Facebook and in your stories, y'all. Make sure you're doing both. Post content that gets engagement and interaction. So ask questions, ask for people's opinions. I can't even tell you, women thrive off of giving you their opinion, okay? Oh, and I know this is I just want to pause real quick and let you know that we have a very special guest at the end of this, so don't get off. Like, I don't know if we even mentioned that, but just wanted you guys not to miss out because she's incredible. So anyways, okay. So hopefully there's lots of different posts that you can post that gets engagement. Obviously, you could literally like put up one of those pictures that's like, you know, if you had to give up tacos, pizza or something, which one would it be? You're gonna get a lot of engagement on that. But even better, literally going on, like if I literally went to my Facebook and said, My kids literally will only eat hot dogs and mac and cheese. Can somebody freaking help me out and like tell me what you feed your kids for lunch? Like any question you can literally ask, like ever, besides a political one, you should be asking. Ask for advice, because women love to give you their advice. They love to talk because, you know, if I know that something's good or something works for me, I'm going to tell people, right? So that's just so, oh, you guys have no idea how much that does for your social media presence. So be vulnerable more, y'all, so more people can connect to you. I don't care if you haven't done a thing on social media for weeks. That doesn't matter. That was in the past. So starting today, let's go. Time to show up. Let's do this thing. Okay. Another thing is connect with your friends. Okay. This is so important. You don't want to have all these amazing Black Friday specials being announced, and then you're messaging Sally and Sarah and Rachel being like, oh, hey, like, you know, I haven't talked to you in 7 years. I never followed up with you, you know, when you ordered your mascara like years ago, and I don't know anything that's going on in your life, but do you want to buy something from me? Like, no, you know, that's not going to work. So connect with your friends, with your customers in a genuine way. So comment on their post, comment on their stories, send them a message and ask them how they're doing. That's it. You know, let them know you still exist and you're still alive. This will also increase your algorithm and make it to where when you're talking to people in Messenger, Rachel, yes, I would say engagement post. I mean, they can never be bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you posted one a day, it would only help you. Does that make sense? Don't you agree, Micah? It only helps your algorithm. I mean, the more comments, interaction, and back and forth you have, the better. So yeah, I mean, literally just, yeah. So anyways, you message your network and ask them how they're doing. Let them know you still exist and you're alive. Yeah, this obviously increases your algorithm, and it makes it to where these people you're talking to in Messenger, they will actually see your post. Did you guys know, this literally is crazy, but like 90% of your friends list do not see your posts that you post on Facebook? How disgusting is that? Like, that makes me angry when I think about it. It's like, really? Like, because, you know, it's crazy. So 90%, y'all, like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, you think that everybody knows what you do or what you've been talking about all month or whatever. No, 90% of people have no clue. They've never seen anything. So when you're messaging somebody, this is a fact. When you message someone on Facebook, like immediately your content gets put in their feed. So it's just so crucial. Anyway, so when Black Friday starts, you want to have as much visibility as you can. Okay. Like, so really the prep work, like right now, it's really very important. And it's so easy to do, you know, just get out a notebook and write down, try to go through everybody, you know. Oh, Alexa, yes, send people a happy birthday message. That's like the easiest thing you can do. Just a quick message. I mean, Shannon, so November 1st is when it's starting. So Black Friday is 7 weeks. It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah. Okay. So talking about visibility and interaction and all that, I just learned this formula just yesterday. I was like, oh, perfect timing. And I just wanted to share really quickly, but it's called 333. If you want to write it down, 333. This is a part of a process that's called the social media exposure process. Okay. So anyways, so every day you pick a certain amount of people. So you could pick 5 people a day or 10 or 30. Obviously I recommend you just starting small, because if you say, oh, I'm going to do 30 a day, that's so overwhelming. You're not going to do it. You kind of have to like gradually, increase. But anyways, so this is not unique people too. I want to just clarify that. Every day, pick a certain amount of people, and you're going to do the 333 with each person. So for each person, you do this formula. So 3 compliments or comments. So you're going to go to 3. So let's just say Sarah, we're going to talk about Sarah here. This is one person. You're going to go to 3 of Sarah's posts on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. You're going to go to 3 different ones and comment or on them, compliment, you know, and don't just go and be like, oh, awesome, cool, haha. Like, just try to take a second and actually interact. Like, oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. Like, my son did the same thing, or, oh my gosh, you know, just try to like be a little bit different, you know? So you're gonna do 3 compliments / comments, okay? And then 3 DMs, which is direct messages. And the best way to do this, or the way that you should do this, is reply to their stories. So when you're watching someone's stories, if you want to, you know, if you go to comment on the story, it goes directly to their inbox, okay? If this person doesn't post in their stories, if they don't have any stories, then you obviously skip this step. It's kind of, you know, it's a no-brainer. They don't have stories, you're not going to do this. And then you do it for 3 days, okay? So you're going to comment on 3 of their different posts for 3 days and reply to 3 of their stories for 3 days. Does that make sense? So by the end of the 3 days, for one person, you've commented on 9 of their posts and you've replied to 9 of their stories, meaning you messaged them 9 times, okay? And you might be thinking, oh, this is a little bit stalkerish. I mean, this is a little bit stalkerish, but this is like the ultimate social media exposure. And what I'm not going to go on to, you know, talk about the rest, but this girl, I don't even remember her name. What's her name? Marina Simone, I think.
Yeah, something Simone.
I think her name is Marina Simone. If you want to write that down, you can look her up. Thank you, Tegan. Oh, and Tegan Nethersoul, who is on here. She's the one that taught me all this yesterday. So thank you, Tegan. Anyway, so what she does, this is what she does. I just want to really quickly. So she has 15-minute increments throughout the day, 3 15 minutes, like one, you know, just whenever she can fit it in. So her first 15 minutes, she does the 3-3-3 with 10 people. Then she does it again later with 10 more, and then again later with 10 more. So she does 30 a day. So after 3 days of doing this, she has 30 people to rip off the Band-Aid and continue with the next steps to turning them from a lead into a prospect. So her formula is you do the 3-3-3 with a person. After the 3 days, and you've done this, that is when you move on to excite, invite, expose them, you know, like show them a video about what we do, follow up with them, and then close. So that's kind of how she starts her process of offering the opportunity. She doesn't just go and send, you know, hey girl, you know, she doesn't immediately go and offer the opportunity. She does her 3-3-3 first, always. Okay. So right now, when we're talking about Black Friday, we're not talking about like, you know, offering the opportunity. We're talking about like, it's just a really good system to start doing. Does that make sense? So especially leading up to Black Friday. So it's just a system you can start following, 3-3-3, do it for 3 days. Then you know, and you can like keep track of it in a notebook or whatever. So anyways, you just need to get on your Facebook and you need to be like, Miss Facebook America. And like be on there like it's your job. Okay. Yes, Desiree. So the 3-3-3 is 3 compliments / comments on their posts, on 3 different posts, 3 DMs, meaning reply to their stories. So it's actually 3 replies to stories. So you don't really want to send them 3 direct messages every day. So that's a little bit stalkerish. Does that make sense? So you're commenting on 3 different posts of theirs, replying to 3 other stories. If they don't do stories or have them, you obviously skip this step, and then you do it for 3 days straight. Okay. All right. Moving on. The second thing, so the first thing we talked about was strengthen your customer base. Second thing is build a buzz for this promotion. You tease it on social media, be excited about it, create hype, all those things. And then number 3, and like, you know, as it gets closer and stuff, like you'll follow your leader's lead. Or your Y sisters, literally. Like you don't, you know, all the content that you're going to be posting and everything, you don't have to come up with it yourself. You just have to go to Facebook and search. Like, you know, if you don't have a leader, you don't know anybody, you just literally go on Facebook and you search Black Friday, and a billion posts, you know, from your unique sisters will come up, you know, that you can use. You know, if you're like, I don't really know how to, you know, tease stuff. I don't know how to build excitement. You can find things to use. Does that make sense? So just be resourceful. And the third one is create a sense of urgency. Sorry. So along those lines, I wrote down a few things. Try and reach out to all your customers and Facebook friends before November 1st to see if they want on your need to know list. So instead of like pre-order list, oh my gosh, Lisa, I love it. Need to know list. So literally you're just like reaching out to them and saying, hey, we're about to have like the biggest sale of the year, like 7 weeks of different Black Friday bundles with exclusive products, new products. And I know most of my customers or friends don't see a lot of my posts on Facebook. So I'm literally just wanting to see if you want to be on my need to know list. And I'll message you when I find out what the deals are, just so you don't miss them. Okay. So this is so important, you guys. So this way you have a list of everyone that said, yes, I want to be on your need to know list. So then you know exactly who to message, you know, when you find out what each week's special is. This ensures that people are being made aware of the deals, because, you know, relying only on Facebook posts doesn't cut it. You can even funnel all the ones who want on your need to know list into a Facebook group and promote the deals in there. And so if they say, you know, yeah, I want to be on your need to know list, then you just tell them, say, awesome, I'm going to add you to my need to know group, where I'll be, you know, putting all that information in there. And as you know, sorry, I'm not trying to get too lengthy here, but as you know, when you add someone to a Facebook group, they actually have to click going. They actually have to click going, you know, like kind of accept the invite to the group. So you can let them know, like, after I add you, press going, and then maybe like, say, you know, maybe have a post in there, welcome, comment here for, you know, a chance to earn, like, get a free product or something. Like, have kind of like a little giveaway, to get them to actually be in the group. Does that make sense? Because adding a bunch of people to a group and they don't even click that they're going in the group is not going to be effective. So, okay. When talking about this promotion, remember to stress that it's while supplies last and will most likely sell out fast. Okay. Urgency is like, it's so key. That's why Black Friday is the biggest time of the year for shopping, because people know if they don't get it quick, they're not going to get it. That's why people act like crazy people, because people freak out about deals. I mean, I do. I mean, it's like FOMO almost. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even think I need this, but everybody else is getting it. So I guess I better, you know, hop in line. So just always be using that to your advantage. Like, you know, these will sell out. I mean, they sell out every year. You guys know. In corporate, every year they're like, oh, we learned from last year. We have enough stock. Don't worry. They never learn, because we are the most unpredictable humans on the planet. And it doesn't matter what we did in years past. We're going to do something completely different this year, because, you know, you can't ever predict unique presenters. We're crazy. So anyway, yes, Shannon. So we do know it's 7 weeks, but there's 10 deals. So there's going to be a different bundle every week, but then they said, but some more stuff sprinkled in there. So that's all we know. All right. Number 4, last one, prepare your sales strategy. Get to know each bundle as soon as it's announced, obviously. Gather photos and content of yourself with these products, or find and use others. Again, use the search option on Facebook. Use your unique groups that you're in. Corporate shares lots of things in the unique pop Facebook group. You don't want to just share graphics, like when each deal is announced, they're going to have pictures, professional, gorgeous pictures of, the bundle. But you're not going to want to share just that. Like you want to share the products on faces, share the problems that they fix, share them being applied. Post all the details and your excitement in your need to know group, if you decide to have one, and send all details and your excitement to your entire need to know list as well, if you have one. Okay, and to end, the more you prepare and do, the more you will blow this thing out of the water. Okay, so I want you guys to look. Yeah, Carrie said, not to mention it's 2020, all bets are off. This is so true. So true. Okay, sorry, I'm just scrolling up a tiny bit. Yes, so there's a lot of questions, but this is recorded, so you can rewatch it because we did talk a little bit about that. But okay, so the more you prepare and do, the more you will blow it out of the water, you guys. Like, take advantage. It's 1 month that you can just, like, everything's there for us. Like, corporate has done the work. They've done all the things. They've come up with everything for you. They ship everything for you. Literally, like, there's really not much else they can do to help us. So we just have to make the most of it. Don't let when it's good, don't take it for granted. Like, show up fully. And so I want you guys to look at the number that you wrote down earlier. Okay. Get that number out. And I want you to do a couple things for me. So get out your notebook, your pen, or whatever. Okay. Number 1, I want you to write that number down on lots of different pieces of paper and hang it up everywhere. Okay. After this is over. Okay. You might want to write that down on your notes, that's a to-do. It's not a just, oh, that's a great idea, but I'm not going to do it. No, you're going to do it. Okay. So you write down that number on a lot of different pieces of paper and hang it up everywhere. Okay. I want you to literally see it in every room in your house, staring at you in the face. Okay. Why? Because what you envision is what becomes. Okay. The more you see it, the more you think about it, and the more you manifest it into your life. Okay. That number needs to be everywhere, literally where it's like you can't escape from it. Okay. Number 2, I want you to pretend it's you and only you on your team. Okay. Whatever status you are, doesn't matter. I want you to just pretend like it's just you here. Okay. Leave your team volume, your team sells out of this. Okay. I want you to calculate how much you would personally have to sell yourself in order to make that amount. I'm gonna tell you how to do that. Okay. So write down your number. Ashley. Yeah, you do. I love it, Jenny. Sorry. I get so distracted by the comments because I love them. Okay. So you're going to calculate how much you have to sell to make that number happen. Okay. So take your number and divide it by 0.25 for me and write that number down. And that's your PRS goal for all of November and half of December, about estimate. So say you need $1,000 for Christmas. That was your number that you wrote down to pay for Christmas. That means you're going to have to sell $4,000 PRS to make that happen. Okay. So after y'all write that number down, what you have to sell, does it make any of you want to vomit, throw up, anything? How are we feeling about that number? Does it look like insane? Like, if there's no way I can't do that, like it would, if I wrote my number down, I'd be like, yeah, right. So yes, it's totally normal. So I just want you to know, I don't care how scary it looks or how unattainable it seems. Okay. It can happen. Okay. Like anything is possible. So go out there and make it happen. Like it can happen. I don't care what you've done in the past, what you haven't done in the past. Your PRS from, has never been over $500 or $250. That doesn't matter because you haven't put in the work then like you're going to put in starting today. Okay. So that gives you a plan to start. And then anything extra, like that your color status pays you, your team sales and volume pays you, when you're paid as whatever color that you hit. That's like that's kind of like the security, the added cushion if you don't quite make it. But I need you guys to pretend like your team, like you're just on your own. How are you going to make Christmas happen from your unique money? Because this is the time. It's just such a thing to make the most of. So anyways, imagine paying for Christmas entirely yourself this year. Like how empowering will that be? Like, anyways, you got this, make the most of these next 7 weeks. Trust me. Okay. So now we're going to end with Ben, a quick video from Ben, and then we're going to have a special guest, and I'll let Micah introduce that after Ben's video.
Hey y'all. Okay, again, like Carly said, don't go anywhere. We have a super quick video from Ben, and then we have a special guest, and we have a couple giveaways. So don't go anywhere. We're almost there. I know life is crazy. I think I was saying this earlier. I wish I could show y'all what's happening where you can't see. My house is crazy. I text my husband and I said, are there elephants in our house? Stop. Like whatever is happening, y'all have to stop. Okay, give me 1 second. I've got a screen share again, and we'll get Ben on the screen. Okay, and just a reminder, we have our awesome October kudos. We have the 521 perk with that fanny pack. I know Carly was running hard after it. We have our awesome concealer, that launched this month. The convention that is recorded, the access ends on November 2nd. So if you haven't watched it yet, I cannot encourage you enough. Go watch that. And one more reminder, if you haven't gotten your convention ticket yet, you guys, I know 2020 is crazy and we're all thinking we're never traveling again, but we are, okay? It's going to happen. And here's the deal. If for some crazy reason it doesn't, do y'all remember how hot those tickets were that had the swag? Like you don't want to miss out, okay? Like they're the tickets to have. So I say all that to say, get your convention ticket. All right, and let me get Ben on the screen.
Hey Y family, I'm Ben Riley, the Chief Sales Officer here at Unique. I hope you have enjoyed participating in our October Empower Rally. I can't stress how important these events are for you as a team. It's so important for you to gather with your teams, even if it's virtually, and share ideas, connect with our corporate team, and build and uplift one another. The more we unite on our ideas and goals, the stronger we are together. If you are considering hosting an Empower Rally, please do. The next one is in January, and it'll be a great opportunity to kick off 2021 with your team. We know that the next few months of 2020 will be outstanding because of the strategies you are creating for your businesses right now. As your host mentioned, October has been an exciting month, thanks to an amazing customer kudos, our Halloween contest, and much more. We're excited about Black Friday and Cyber Monday this year. I'm also thrilled with the bundle offerings and how the dates will be extended for the first time ever. So while I know you're ready to start preparing your end of year selling strategies, we want you also to stay focused on finishing October strong. Currently, we're running a promotion where if you buy 3 eligible products, you'll get 15% off those items. 4 eligible products, you receive 20% off, and 5 products, you get 25% off. Starting October 23rd through October 31st, we are adding one more tier to the promotion. If you purchase 6 eligible products, you will receive an amazing 30% off those items. We wanted to offer you something special for participating in this event today. So take this opportunity to boost your business and share these amazing discounts. In my opinion, one of the products you should add to your cart is our brand new Twisted Mascara. I'd love to talk a little bit about it. So this is an incredible black mascara that utilizes 2 high-quality applicators that work in tandem to search out, separate, and define lashes. In fact, in an independent US study, Moodstruck Epic Twisted Mascara had 97% of consumers agreeing that their lashes were evenly coated and 95% that their lashes were well-defined throughout the day. The denser, custom-molded bristles of the molded brush build lash volume, length, and curl, while the shorter spiral wired bristles of the micro brush coat each lash to create a lighter, more natural look. Use these brushes on their own for an understated yet well-defined lash look, or try them together for a more enhanced effect. I just love how innovative this product is. Hopefully you've had a chance to get your hands on our Moodstruck Epic Twisted Mascara and have started creating your own talking points for it. Sharing your personal experiences is the best way to connect with customers and sell this fabulous new product. This is also the perfect time for you to reach out to your customers and see if they've had a chance to try this new product and receive the discounts on up to 6 incredible items. We chose this incentive because we're excited about our new product and because it fits into our 5-2-1 success formula. We've noticed that presenters who focus on selling 5 products, like Moodstruck Epic Twisted Mascara, qualifying 2 reward links, and making a goal to sponsor 1 new presenter find it easier to build their businesses. Not only will these behaviors help you find your success, these goals will also help you set yourself up for success in November. We know you're on track for success these next few months, and we want to see your accomplishments and celebrate with you. Please share your wins and any tips and tricks you may have with your fellow presenters on your social media pages. We appreciate you all and cannot wait to see you all at the next Empower Rally.
All right. So if you missed that, the kudos for the rest of the month. There's now another tier, 30% off, which is a huge discount. So that's super, super, super exciting. And okay, so now I'm going to hand it over to our guest speaker. I'm so excited for y'all to hear from her. You may have seen her name in the chat because I did see her chatting a little bit. And I have to tell you guys, Leanne Ruff, I started working with her back in May, and we meet pretty much every week. And I once said she was the best gift Unique ever gave me. And I am not lying when I say this. So she is a business coach, and she's amazing. She really has helped me so much, not only in my role as a leader, but also my own personal business. And I cannot thank her enough for everything she's done for me. And when Unique announced just a week or 2 ago that she was being hired to our corporate team, I was just so excited because I know how much she has helped me. She can now help our whole corporate and presenter field, and that's just so exciting. So Leanne, I'm so excited you're here. I'm gonna
Can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Oh my gosh. When the camera comes on, I'm like, what? Okay, what's the hair gonna look like right now? Oh my God. You guys are gonna have to get used to this all the time because you're gonna see it all the time. Thank you, Micah. Thank you, Carly. Thank you so much for having me here. It is such a pleasure to be a part of this rally because that's exactly what it is. It is a rally to get excited and pumped about the business to come, to round out the end of this year with success. So I just want to give a shout out to your amazing leaders who have done the work and brought this to you today. It's nerve-wracking, isn't it, to pull together PowerPoints and Zooms and all of that. So thank you for being such a great representative of who we all are at Unique and how we empower and uplift and validate each other. So thank you for that. So first thing I want to know is I want to know in the chat, can you all tell me your #1 product that you couldn't live without? I know it will be hard to pick one, but please in the comments, I want to see what your #1 product is. Oh, here we go. Well, that was easy. All right, awesome. I'm going to give you 3 things that I think are really important right now that I want you to know. #1, see this list coming? It's product. Product drives your business. What you love about your product is key. You know why you love I love the liquid foundation too, guys. I love it. I use Twisted now, like it's my fave. So you have your reasons, you have your story. It is authentic to you why you love those products. Please don't get distracted by all the things, all the bundles, all of that, right? Because what if the bundle that you love is gone in 2 days? And so by Wednesday, that Black Friday bundle is gone. You still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Your business doesn't shut down. No business does. Amazon Prime Day was just, what was that, last week? I was on there like looking at all the things that I wanted. They were selling out. But then I was on Amazon's site looking at the other things that I wanted and needed, right? You need to remember, product is king, and the product that you love is the easiest to sell because you are excited about it. People are attracted to your excitement about product. So I don't care what all the specials are that are going on. Those are great, but your love of product is also going to build your business. Don't shut your business down the day a bundle sells out. Keep going, talking about the things you love. Super critical piece for you to remember. People are shopping in November. They are shopping, whether it's a Black Friday special or not, they are shopping. So make sure your store is open. The second thing that I want to point out, you need to start now. There is still a week left in this month. Again, is your store going to be open for this last week of the month? It better be, because what you do today, when you go off of this call from this rally, I want you to be so excited that you start reaching out to people for this month's specials, for what was just announced that you get to promoting the product that's your favorite, right? Whatever it is, don't hold your business to November 1, because if you sell some products to someone as soon as you get off of this call, they're going to be your customer again in November. It's perfect timing, because what you do now impacts your business 30, 60, 90 days out from now. So if you don't work your business a little bit every day, then those are the little hiccups that you get next month, the month after that, right? If you're working your business every day, you have a constant stream of people coming in to your business, people to talk to, people to reach out to, people to follow up with. If someone orders from you today, in 2 weeks, you better be, well, once it ships, you better let them know. You better be in contact. Can't wait for you to get your new Twisted Mascara. 2 weeks, they have their mascara. You better be reaching out saying, hey, how's that going? Do you love it? Like, and then saying, by the way, my brand new customer, we have these great Black Friday bundles for you. So don't, that's the scary part for me with announcing all these great things that are coming, that you stop. Okay, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to plan. Carly gave you some really great advice. I am a huge fan of reverse engineering your goals, so you know what you need to do, right? It's one thing to say, okay, I need to have a couple $1,000s to pay cash for Christmas, but you can't leave it open-ended like that. So I loved how Carly walked you through, what do you need to do to get that? Well, it starts today, okay? It doesn't start on November 1st, it starts today. So I challenge you all to do that. Your customer today is your Black Friday, Cyber Monday customer in 2 weeks when you follow up with her, okay? So I covered 2 things, starting now and products is king. Can't ever forget your love of product. The last thing that I want to end with is that it's up to you. You control what you do. You control your level of activity. You control your excitement. We have created great tools for you, tools that are coming that you're going to get to see. But the best tool in your tool chest is you. It's you. No one can do your business for you. But here's what I want you to know. You are enough. You don't need years of experience. If you're brand new here today, this is your first experience with a unique event, you're still capable of so much more. You're capable of success. You have what it takes. You are strong enough. You are brave enough. You are worthy for success. So stop thinking otherwise. Start believing in your product and believing in yourself and the power the products will have to help you achieve your big goals. It is completely up to you. And this business is not mutually exclusive. Micah and Carly started at the same level that you are. They started learning just like you did. They are no different than any of you. They may live in a different house. They may have different colored hair. But guess what? They are no different than you. They started at the very beginning and they built their business. You have the same opportunity. And until you believe that, and believe in the power of that list of favorite products that you just showed, until you believe that, you are going to be held back from being the extraordinary person that you are and achieving the goals that you've set and defined for yourself with this business. And the other thing that I want to remind you of when you're thinking about who you are and why you're doing this is there was a moment when you pressed join and you felt excited about the future. There was a reason why you did that. I want you to go back to that emotion, that feeling. You felt there was a purpose for you with Unique. That doesn't go away. And I bet, how many are on this? 300 people. I bet not one single one of you regrets the decision you made when you clicked join. And I just want to close with the fact that what you do impacts more than just you. The Unique Foundation, the messages and the talking about all that in the beginning, like this company is so much more than skincare and cosmetics. So much more. You are impacting the lives of women who are reaching out for help, and the mission is supporting them. There is no greater gift, I don't think, than to help someone who suffered through any kind of trauma than what the foundation does. And I don't want you to lose sight that you're a part of that. You are making an impact. Every single product that you sell makes an impact in the lives of someone who really, truly needs help. So remember that as well. When you're feeling afraid, you're feeling, I don't want to send that message to that person. I don't really know her. Every moment that you are deciding for someone else, whether they want to learn about your products, is a moment you take away from the opportunity to help someone through the foundation. So please remember that. So thank you again. You guys are sitting on such an amazing opportunity. I hope that you listened to everything that was shared today, took great notes, and are ready to make the decision that you are going to succeed. Are there any questions? Anyone? Because I'm certainly, if anyone has a question or comment for me, I'd be happy to help. Oh, you're all so welcome. I'm so glad to be here. Yes, I love that, Violet. The ripple does start with you. Yeah, the sisterhood here is amazing. Oh, Faith, yeah, get back on track, girl. Get back on track. Jump right back in. This is the thing. People will say to me, oh, Leanne, I'm in a rut. Well, step out of the rut. How do you step out of the rut? How do you get out? You take action. Action. That's what it takes. Not thinking about it, not writing it all down. It's doing. You will get out of the rut when you reach out to someone and invite them to try your favorite spray foundation or to try your favorite mascara. That's how you get out of a rut, is by doing, okay? Not by saying, not by planning, it's by doing. And no one can control that except for you. I loved the social media tips. Yes, the posting, getting engaged with people, being more interested in what they have going on. Absolutely. Lori, you've been having a hard time. It's time to stop having a hard time. It's time to start saying, you know what, this is my time now to turn the narrative in my head and start saying, I've been struggling, but I'm not failing, right? There's a big difference in how you think about that. And reach out to someone. This is really key too. I love that there are so many of you on this call, attending this rally. Who are you going to support when you leave? When this is over and someone says no to you the first time, and you start to think, oh man, who are you going to reach out to, right? Make sure, get a buddy that you go through Black Friday with a buddy. Have someone that you can text back and forth during the day. How'd that go for you? How are you doing with this special? What do you think of that bundle? Who did you reach out for with this particular bundle, or reach out to? Have that person, right? Find that person. And if you know someone who could use a little extra support, then be the person that supports them, right? We're in this together. You all deserve more. So uplift each other as well. All right. Anything else? Micah, is there anything anything else that I can help with?
You're so amazing, Leanne.
No, I am not amazing. This business is amazing.
It really is.
And I love it. I love this business. I love what it does for people. Ordinary people become extraordinary when they love a product and are willing to share it with others. You all have that ability. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what you look like. Doesn't matter. Like I said before, the business isn't mutually exclusive. So just go make it happen. Be the example for the people in your life that need you, and make this business happen by sharing amazing products. They don't have to be wrapped up in a bundle to be amazing. So go talk about them and be excited about what you have.
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't see any more questions. So
All right.
we are ready to wrap it up. Leanne, thank you.
Thank you, Leanne, so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for attending. Thank you for being patient with us as we figure this out. This was kind of mine and Carly's first time doing it virtual. So it's been a learning experience, that's for sure. Okay, so what we're going to do for giveaways, the stuff hasn't made it here yet, so I don't even have it to show you guys or really kind of know how much we have. So what we did is Carly took a screenshot of every single person who is on here, and we have all of your emails that you registered with. So what we're going to do is we are going to pick, depending on how much stuff we have, we're just going to give away as much as we can, right? So we're going to go through the emails. We'll email you to contact you and get your shipping address. Okay, so check your email. If you're like me, you'll never see it, but I hope you check your email, because we are going to give away a whole bunch of little swag bags just as a thank you for getting on. And we will have the recording as well. I think I can push that through email too. So as soon as I have that available, we'll get it out through the team pages. Last reminder, we still have a week left. Don't stop. You can start prepping for Black Friday without giving up on October or stopping October. We have a great kudos. We have great products. Okay. Carly, anything?
No, I'm just really grateful you guys showed up, because if you didn't, then we wouldn't have been able to do this together. So thank you. Thanks for being just amazing and being excited, in the chat. It's been a long time since we've seen each other, and I'm just grateful that we could do this virtually. So anyway.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I am literally in the process of buying and selling a house, and we're closing on or before December 1st. So balancing stay-at-home mom, homeschooling, packing, inspections, appraisals, and everything like that. What's the best way that I can, without driving myself insane and packing on too much, because when I pack on too much, I shut down. That's my biggest downfall. what's the best way that I can balance everything?
Micah, that's all you, girl.
Yeah. Me and Carly were actually talking about this because we're trying to figure out like how much training we can get in without, keeping you guys here all day. I definitely want to do a training on this.
Unmute me. I have a question.
Hold on, sorry. Let me mute people. I'm a homeschooling mom too. I'm at home. We've lived the military life. We've moved a lot. So I can totally relate to just being busy. And I know everybody is busy and everybody has a different life, but being a homeschooling mom, my priority during homeschooling time is to teach my children, right? And it's very easy to let this get in the way. So you have to have a plan. And I can just really, really quickly tell you what I do. And also, I will do a training on this, I promise, and go into more depth. Number one, you have to have a task list. You have to know what are the 10 things I have to get done in my business to make my business go round and round and round. Everybody's task list is going to look a little bit different, but for the most part, they all are going to focus around book, sell, follow up, and sponsor. If your tasks do not fall into one of those categories, I would double check that it's a necessary task, right? Does wishing someone a happy birthday follow into one of those categories? Absolutely. We're connecting with people. Does whatever, sending a handwritten thank you note? Absolutely. That's following up in customer service. Does spending an hour and a half making Instagram story content fall into that? Well, probably not, right? If you can do it in 5 minutes, great. If it takes you an hour and a half, that's something that has to go. So first off, knowing what is my task list? Does it fall into the right categories? Secondly, figuring out and having a plan. How long do these tasks take? Okay. Most of my tasks only take me 5 minutes if I'm being true, right? Now, if I get on Facebook and I start scrolling, they may take a lot longer, but I can truly wish everyone happy birthday in less than 5 minutes. In fact, it's usually 1 minute, right? I can truly do that. So having that list of these are the things I can knock out fast. And I have kind of 2 separate task lists. These are the things I have an alarm set on my phone at the top of the hour. And I have a little reminder what it's for, because I am homeschooling, but I know I can set at 9 a.m. I can give myself 5 minutes. And I've done this so long that I can kind of look at what the kids are doing and schedule what we're doing to navigate around it, right? And there are times maybe it doesn't happen until 9:15, but I have that reminder at 9 a.m. Go wish everybody a happy birthday. At 10 a.m., I have a reminder, check my messages, because as a leader, I've got a lot of messages I got to get through, and my team depends on me. I've got 5 minutes to do it at the top of the hour until I can come back to it in the afternoon. So really, truly having a task list and knowing what you need to do, what you can get done fast. These things you can get done fast, do them. Stop getting distracted by Facebook, okay? You only have 5 minutes to work, get the stuff done, okay? And then knowing what are those things. Because if you're not prepared to know who to follow up with or who to do whatever with, then you're scrolling through Facebook saying, well, who can I offer the opportunity to today? Well, that turns into a 2-hour ordeal. That's not necessary. When we work smarter, we can then work harder, right? So I think that's the biggest thing, is having that task list. And then for me, so I have like 4 or 5 things I can do during the homeschooling day. And then also in the afternoon, my kids are at the age where I say, hey, look, for the next 2 hours, it's playtime, okay? Go upstairs and play, go outside and play. I'm here, but I'm working. And my kids are 10 and 7, so they understand that. I realize a toddler, a baby, maybe you're in a different life situation, so you have to figure out when you can do that. Maybe that means you stay up an hour later at night. I was in that season of life when I joined. You can ask Carly. I was staying up till 2 a.m. in the morning and waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning because I had a newborn and a 3-year-old. And a newborn and a 3-year-old can't go play outside, so mommy can work. So whatever your situation is, you have to figure it out for you, okay? For me, it's in the afternoon. After lunch, this is my work time. And for 2 hours straight on most days, I can sit down and finish the rest of my task list that takes a little bit longer, but I'm still prepared. That way I'm not scrolling through Facebook saying, well, who am I going to comment on today? And who am I going to offer the opportunity? And who am I going to do this with? So number one, being prepared. And number two, what's your quick list and what's your, okay, sit down and get it done. And then figuring out, well, when can you sit down and get it done? Because just saying I'll get it to it later, that's probably not going to work. Okay. You got to have a plan, and every day is going to look different. Like some days we have horse riding lessons. Some days, you know, like we have church on Sunday. So Sunday looks a lot different for me. So just really, truly knowing your schedule, setting reminders in your phone, and just not getting distracted. Getting on your phone on Facebook and Instagram, that's not work. Okay. It's not. I hate to be that person, but I used to tell my husband all the time, like, oh yeah, I'm working. And then he'd hear Instagram stories. He's like, you're not working. And like, yes, we do have to connect with people. Like, I get it. Some of that is work, but hours and hours scrolling Facebook, that's not work. You have to be prepared. You have to make a list. And if you can be prepared and organized, I promise you, you don't have to be in front of a computer for 8 hours a day to have a successful business. And I don't want you to have to do that, right? I mean, yes, there are times I could sit here, you know, for 8-10 hours and work. But you don't have to do that. You can work smarter and work and build a successful business with a very, very busy life. And also, last thing, and I'll shut up. If you're homeschooling or you have kids at home, you have a family, when it's family time or school time or dinner time, spend that time with your family, okay? Don't let this phone become a distraction. We have a rule. Dinner time is family time. Me and my husband do not have our phones at the table. That is precious time you cannot get back. Okay. And even if a customer needs a color match or something's happening, I promise it can wait the 15 minutes dinner is going to last. It's precious time. And I can't encourage you enough that when you have that time, spend it with your family. When it's homeschooling time, homeschool. When it's whatever time, do that, because that time you spend with your family is going to mean so much to them. And then when you do have that pocket of time you can work, they're going to be like satisfied. You know, like kids, they only want to spend so much time with you, right? So play with them for those few hours and then say, okay, mommy's got to work, or have dinner together, get them to bed, and then mommy can work. So that would be my biggest advice, is just be prepared, get your task list, set alarms. Y'all, my alarm goes off nonstop. It drives my husband crazy. But guess what? Everyone in my family knows when an alarm goes off, it's letting mommy know she's got to do a little bit of work. And my kids also know that mommy's work pays for this and it pays for that. And we go on trips and we're very open and we talk about that. So I hope that helps. I will do a more in-depth training on this, and I'll get it. We have a Facebook training page that we'll get it up on, and I can help you guys work through that. It's a struggle, you know, balance, like who has that? We all struggle, and I don't always do it perfect, but I promise if you'll be prepared for your day, it'll make life so much easier. So with that said, oh, well, hey, listen, I'm guilty of it too. I saw your comment. Is it Skyly? Hopefully I said that right. I saw your comment. I'm guilty of it too. My husband could throw my phone out the window lots. I promise it's not just you. But anyways, you guys have an amazing day. Like I said, we will contact winners. We will get the recording out to you. Thank you again so much for attending the Empower Rally.